I welcome you all. This is part 2 of factorizing quadratic expressions. So I want to show you how you get to factorize these expressions in an easy way without facing any challenges. So if you didn't watch part 1, you missed a lot. So this is just a continuation on part 1. So what you are supposed to do, what you need to understand is this. For you to factorize these expressions, you need to look for values like a. So I'm going to be very fast in this because we did part 1. I guess we all understood that part. So this is a is 3. What is b? B is what? B is 11. What is c? C is 6. You look for product. What is a product? You multiply a times c. So 3 times 6 you get 18 like this. You go for the sum. The sum is this one on the middle, which is what? 11. You look for the factors. The factors, I've already told you that two numbers that you can multiply to get 18. This is what you need to get. So after this now, we say, okay, the two numbers that we can multiply to get 18, you start thinking now. And you need to keep this in mind. Even as you are picking those numbers, you need to look for the sum. So we've got 6 times 3, we can get 18. We've got 9 times 2, we can get 18. Which other numbers? You get to think of all the numbers that are there. We also have 18 times 1. We can get 18. So you think through all this. If you add them, which one will give you 11? It is just 9 and a 2. These ones are positive. So on the signs, we don't concentrate so much on the signs because both of them are positives. So meaning those are the what? Those are the factors. In part 1, I was telling you that if the coefficient is 1, you go direct. In this case, the coefficient of x squared is a 3 there. So since it is a 3, and this is not to tell you that you will always find x. Sometimes you find m squared and m there. It is just one and the same. The concept is the same. So what we are going to do here, we've got something like this. This is what we are having. So with this part, we are going to eliminate that part. That is 3x squared. Then we've got plus what? Plus 6 at the end. This is what we are having. This gap that is there, we are going to put in these factors. So I say plus, that is, I've put a positive because that one is a positive. 9x plus 2, I put x. So I do something like this. This is what I need to do. Then I group them into 2 like this. So I need to group these into 2. I group them into 2 just like this. After grouping them into 2, what I need to do, I factorize this part. I also factorize this other part. So this is what we are doing. I factorize this part. I also factorize that part. So let's do this together. So which one is common here? 3 is common. X squared, that is x. So x is common. I do this. 3 into 3, 1. X into x squared. Of course, 2x is there. I remove 1, I remain with x. Plus 3 into 9, that is 3. X cancelled. I just do this. Then I say plus, I continue plus. Which one is common here? Which one is common? It is 2. X, there is no x this side. So I just put a 2. Then I do this. This is what? 2 into 2 cancelled. I remain with x plus 2 into 3. 2 into 6. That is 3. I do this. So have you seen that these two are the same? This one and this one. These two are the same. I just get one thing. So I'll just get x plus 3. This is what I'm going to get. Then that is 3x plus 2. I also get that one. 3x plus what? Plus 2. This is what I need to do. So meaning that this is my answer. This is my answer. This thing here, this is how I'm supposed to solve this. So this is the answer. This is what you need to do. This is a public lesson. Those of you that are interested in starting lessons with me, you can contact me on this number. I'm going to help you handle your GCE exams or your internal exams. So this is my number. This is my number. You can copy it down. You WhatsApp me on WhatsApp. You enroll for a subject. Okay. It's not only mathematics but other subject. We go to this one. How can we answer this other question? We go straight. So on this part, I'll just try to go straight. The product, we are multiplying this one times that one. So 2 times -6, we are getting a -12. We look for the sum. Which one is the sum here? -4. I will try to go direct. I guess you understand. You know how to find A, B, C. That part is very simple. So we look now for the factors. What are the factors? So the factors in this case, what we are going to do is that the factors, okay, the factors, two numbers that you can multiply to get -12. If you add them, you need to get a -4. What are those numbers? You try to think, okay, what are those numbers? What are those numbers? What are those numbers? You try to look for the numbers now. You say, okay, you think, I guess you are thinking, we are moving together. You say, okay, how about 6 and 12? I mean 6 and 2. If I put a negative here, if I multiply these two, I'm going to get -12. And if I add them, I'm going to get -4. So the factors are what? -6 and 12. I can't lie to you. I'm your tutor, and I know that if you are just starting in these things, you may find difficulties in finding the factors. But even as you get to improve, they say practice makes perfect. The more you practice these things, the more you know them and the more you understand them. So, okay, these you may find some challenges, difficulties. I understand. I've been there before. So I know the pressure that you're having, but never give up. You will understand even as we get to move together. So these ones, since the coefficient is not 1, what we were doing in part 1, where the coefficient was 1, but there the coefficient is 2. So we remove that part. Then we factorize. So that is 2x squared. Then I've got -6 at the end. So what I'm doing here is that I'm putting these ones on this gap that is there. Just need to get this one and that one together with the signs. So this is -6. That is x. So I'll maintain -6x plus 2x. Have you seen? I've come up with something like this. I group them into two, then factorize. Factorize this part, factorize also that part. So how do we factorize? What is common here? 2 is common and x is common. I do this. 2 into 2, 1. X into x squared, it is x minus 2 into 6. That is 3. X cancelled. So I just do this. I say plus. Plus what? So plus what? What are we going to do? What is common there? What is common is just a 2. I do this. That is 2 into 2x. I will just get x minus 2 into 6. That is a 3. Like this. These two are the same. Have you seen this one and that one are the same? So it means you are doing the correct thing. Since you are doing the correct thing, then the last thing that you are going to do, just get one of these. This is x minus 3. Then you've got what? X. This is 2x. You get 2x. So that is 2x plus 2. 2x plus 2. This is what you're doing. So meaning that this is your answer. Have you seen? This is your answer. This is how you are supposed to work out these things. And the work for you, these two questions, you practice them. You answer them. The first one, I'll give you a simple one. 2x squared plus 4x minus, so 2x squared plus 7x, sorry, 7x plus 3. So that is the first one. The second one that you are going to work out is 3x squared minus 8x. So minus 8x plus 4 plus 4. These ones, I want you to work out these questions. Thank you so much. You people under my online lessons, you know where we submit from.